Hello, my egoists, or anyone else who's watching this and does not know bluelock. I don't know what you're doing here, but welcome to the channel. Today, we are going to make predictions on who will be selected at the bluelock top 23. Let's go. Our agenda for this video will be the story till now, the character overview, those who are definitely staying, those who might have some chances and what those chances are, and some of the plot twists which none of us can predict but might actually happen. Let's get it. The story till now will be based on the fact that Bastard Munchen will win and Manshine City will win. So now the rankings of all the clubs will be Bastard Munchen winning with 4 wins, PXG with 3 wins, Ubers with 2 wins, Manshine with 1 win, and Barcha with a grand total of 0 wins. Prayers for Barcha and me because Bachara is one of my favorite characters and his back must be aching from solo carrying this entire shitty ass team. So those who are definitely staying now will be obviously our main character is Hagioichi, Itoshi Rin, Shiro Ryusei, Baro Shoei, and Bachira Meguru. If these 5 are not staying, any of these 5, then I'm dropping the manga. There's no point in reading anymore. Now, those with chances of staying, and might I put the highest chances of staying, are first Aiku. Why? Because I love him. He's one of my top 5 characters. I've loved him ever since I first saw him. Also, he's the only actual defender in the entirety of bluelock, so they definitely gotta keep him. Next, again, I love him, so he has to stay. If he doesn't, again, I'm dropping this manga, man. Next would be Chigiri. Now, I don't need to explain myself. This is Chigiri Hyuma, aka The Flash. We're not talking about Loki. I don't give a shit about Loki. Also, if he doesn't stay, again, what's the point of bluelock in general? Next, we have our fallen hero Kunigami. He has to stay because what was the point of bringing him back if you were just going to throw him away again? Was it to show that you just cannot win if you are trash? I don't know. And what I also do not know is what he's doing for the past 4 matches. He was said to be the perfect striker. He isn't doing shit. So I don't know what he's doing. Either he's gonna have an awakening in this PXG match, or he's really just gonna be thrown away again. Next is Argue, which, let me tell you, my glam AF man is doing way better than some of these characters out here. Nagi, real. But we're gonna get back to them, don't worry about it. He's genuinely better than some of the other players, and he's also a part of the original U20 lineup, so that's that. He's that good, just remember that. Next, those who are staying, but staying on that fraud watch, yo. First is Otoya. See, I have a personal vendetta with this dude because he's actually a fraud. This man did not do shit in the U20s, and just so you know, the one person who got subbed out for Baro was actually Otoya. Why? Because again, he didn't do shit. My biggest question is, how was he ranked so high? How was he ranked number 4? What did this man actually do to be ranked number 4? Except be paired up with Karasu all the time. He's actually that shit dude. I do not care. Next is Nagi, my man. Can't believe we got his downfall before GTA 6. An actual tragedy. He better make a comeback ASAP because he's one of the only characters I have actual figurines of. Like, why does one of my faves gotta be so trash? I can't handle that. Nagi, please come back. Next, some of them I am little concerned about. Yukimiya. He is blind, but he is good. Like, he isn't bad at all, like in playing. But again, the question is, how was this man ranked number 5? How was he ranked above Nagi? Because at that time, Nagi was playing very well. How is he ranked above him? I don't understand. I cannot see anything that proves he's above Nagi. I don't get it. He's not a goat. He is not. That points need to be put out in the public. Next is Rio. Stay the fuck away from Nagi, dude. I do not like you. I don't know what your problem is, but you need to get your shit together and you need to let Nagi get his shit together. Like, I have genuinely so many problems from you. Get your shit together. Or get some help. Probably both. Otherwise, you are gonna get eliminated. For real, for real. Next are those which have to make it. Karasu. Again, actually a goat. This is the guy who you call a goat. Like, I'm so sorry I underestimated you, Karasu. I was not familiar with your game. My bad. Because every time I see him play, it is so fun. The PXG match, him unlocking the meta vision, girl, it is so fun. This guy has to make it. There is no point of this manga if Karasu does not make it, and also makes it in the top 11 because he gotta. Next is Hiyori. Actually a GOAT part 2. These two, if you put them in a team together, there's no way the team won't win. Like, they go crazy hard, I tell you. And just so you know, I have liked Hiyori since I first saw him in the anime. Like, his first appearance, he didn't do much, but I was like, wait, do I smell potential? And boy, did this man deliver on that potential. And hot take, but I know this is a realistic I can take. He can be better than Itoshi Sae. I said it and I will not take it back. Because Hiyori was always a striker, he did not think about midfielding. But now if he actually steps properly into midfielding, I just know for a fact, Hiyori can be better than Sae. I said it. I will not take it back. That's a fact. Fight me. And those that will also probably make it. One is Corona, because everyone needs a midfielder like him. I don't know what word you're thinking about. That means midfielder, okay? And also he's Isagi's biggest supporter and we support Isagi in this household. So yes, love Corona there. Next would be Gagamaru, because yeah, he needs to make it. Because if he does not make it, no one will. And also hopefully he makes it into top 11. That would be lovely. Because do I see any other potential goalkeepers in this area? No, I do not. Also, as you can see, we have that season 2-esque animation going on with this PPD, you know, to make it a little nostalgic. Next are some questionables, which are Kiora. Now here's the thing, I really like Kyora's design. I have always thought this was a cool guy. But the thing is, he has only been there for one match, and that is the PXG match. And also, he hasn't done much. I kinda hope he stays. But again, I'm not sure if he will. I hope, but I'll be sad if he goes. But there's not much you can do about it. Next is Raichi. The sad part is, we haven't seen him do much striker thingies because he's always been on the seats, right? I hope he stays part 2 again because he is kind of cool. I have a feeling that he might actually go, but we still haven't seen his full potential, so it would be cool for him to stay. Again, I'm not sure about these both. Next would be a good for them option because I don't know if they'll stay. First is Nico. See, I like this guy. He's technically Isagi light, like Isagi from Walmart or something, but he actually has the chances to make it. Why? Because he was in the original U20 lineup, which is great. Not everyone can do that, but then again, there are limited slots this time, right? Next would be Sendo. To be honest, I don't really care about this guy. He's a fucking loser. He's just here because he was in the U20s. I don't know how he got better or if he got better. I think he scored a goal. I don't remember it that well. I think he did though. I don't really care about him, to be honest. There's not much space around here, but his bidding is in a decent place, so you can say that he has chances of staying. Next would be the final 2 contestants, because we have counted all of them. There are 21 contestants. Now out of these three, only two will make it. First is Nanase. He's kind of useless because I haven't seen much of him, and he's also declared as Ren's property. So maybe if Ren wants, he can keep Nanase or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. We haven't seen much of him. That's the only thing I can say. So I don't really care about him that much. He's a cutie, but that's all there is to it. Now Zantetsu is actually Chigiri Light. He's actually a very good character. Like his design, his entire kit, if you may say that, is good, but he's kind of underrated. Personally, I kind of want him to stay. I can see him developing pretty well, and hopefully within this match he might also grow an ego or evolution, something along those lines. Last is everyone's fave, Igarashi Gurimu. I do not understand how this man survived till now in the top 35. Clearly, he latched onto people. He's the very last option. Like, there needs to be a literal asshole reason or a little low moment reason for him to stay. Otherwise, I don't see a reason. Like, why are you showing him now? I thought we had moved on from this guy. Now, those who will probably not make it, number one would be Tokimitsu, because this man did not do shit. He was actually useless. And how he was top 3 is one of the biggest mysteries of this universe. I do not know. He did not even make it into the U20 team, unlike Aryu and Ren. Next is Fukaku. If you do not know who Fukaku is, he is actually the goalkeeper for the U20 team. Yes. I know many of you will not remember him, but we fought against him. Never mind that. My reasoning would be that he is from Ubers and their matches are over. So his ranking is 19, so it is bound to go down due to other characters from PXG and Bastard Munchin taking up those spots. So I fear this man is not going to make it. Unfortunately, the only good as goalkeeper we had, an actual goalkeeper, is probably gonna go out. And to be honest, he's pretty irrelevant to the story. Like, we don't know shit about him. There wasn't shown any shit about him. So, like, I do not care. Now, some of the plot twists that we have to talk about would be, number 1, Ryo gets eliminated, which may equal to Nagi evolution. Here's the thing. I think you have seen this theory going around. I saw one specific video which I cannot find for the life of me, otherwise I would have linked it, which explained that Ryo might actually get eliminated. And to be very honest, I can see that. I don't want that. I don't like Ryo, but I think he has an amazing design. But I love Nagi, and Nagi would not work if Ryo is not there. So I need Ryo to stay for Nagi. And this may result in 2 things actually. Nagi evolution. Maybe he's just gonna lose his shit and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be the best in the world for the both of us. Or it may lead to Nagi just quitting soccer, which is like the worst thing to possibly happen ever. But yeah, that's a possibility. Kind of hope that does not happen. Another plot twist is Ikaguri survives, which is plot, I don't know, because simply, why would you keep this man if you are not planning to do anything with him? That has to be the most illogical thing that's ever happening. I will criticize everything and everyone if that happens. Number 3 would be Yukimiya or someone important not making it. I don't know why I specifically name dropped Yukimiya, but I'm just getting a vibe. And I don't know if it's a good vibe or not. Like, it would be someone you'd be shocked. You'd be like, huh, wait, where's this guy? Holy shit, this guy did not get chosen? They got eliminated? That's crazy. How? You'd go kind of like that. Now, I don't know who it is. It might be possible. I don't know. That's just a inner thought. Now, and I was talking about the other prediction that PXG wins. In that case, I am afraid Raichi will probably not make it. Ikaguri is definitely not making it. And I think Zantetsu and Nanase would take the last 2 spots, and some other PXG members might also take those spots. Next would be bar Jovins, which is like a very questionable considering their streaks and all. Like, I know we actually criticize Barcha a lot, but Manshine isn't doing anything better either. So like, it's the fight between who is worser, who is the worst, Barcha or Manshine. So like, if Barcha wins, then I have to say the chances of Rio getting eliminated are high AF. Like, I genuinely do not think Rio will survive if Manshine loses. Like, they cannot afford to lose this time. Now, what did we conclude from this long ass PPT? Number one, that Isagi is still the GOAT. He's the best character in all of Blue Lock. I will take no objections to that. If you think I'm wrong, just put it in the comments. I love to argue. Now, Nagi needs to get it together because, bro, what are you doing? We glazed you so much. For what? For you to be actually trash? I got your figurine as my first Blue Rock merch. For you to be trash? No, I did not. You better get it together. Itoshi Sai might actually play for Japan this time. Why? Because there is promise. You can actually see people doing shit. And he might be like, maybe you're a little more warmer than lukewarm or something. I don't know. I don't like Sai that much. But I have to admit, bro is very talented. I will give credit where credit is due. Ego Jinpachi is the smartest man alive. I am an ego glazer because I genuinely believe this man is the smartest man alive. This man is the second oncoming of Light Yagami or L. I do not care. A normal person cannot make a facility like Blue Lock. Either you have to be a psychopath or you have to be a genius, which I believe Ego Jinpachi is both. And every single coach in here is actually trash, useless. I do not understand because there is no point of these coaches. They didn't do shit. I think the only thing they did properly was give everyone a good regimen. But at the end of the day, everyone did shit for themselves. Like, I genuinely believe every single coach here is useless. They don't know how to be a coach. They are still thinking the thoughts of being a player. So yeah, every man for himself here. Anyways, this was the end. And thank you for watching, and put all your suggestions and comments and any arguments you have. If you think this entire thing was stupid, comment down below. I would love to argue with you on why. You better have good opinions then, because I'll be reading through all of them. Okay, anyways, I know y'all are watching this ball jumping up and down. Subscribe, like, share, comment, that all stuff. And also comment down what topic you want me to cover next, or what anime you want me to cover next, because I am a person who loves to yap and is actually pretty free right now. So yes.